Hey, what's going on? I hope that you are having an awesome week so far. And what I want to do today is break down a concept where it's something I wish I knew sooner in my company, but it's basically where you dominate a neighborhood, right? And we're going to break down how to do that, why I think it's important, and kind of what it does for you and your company. So let's jump right in. First things first, what is dominating a neighborhood? Well, that's when there's a neighborhood of your ideal clients that you are serving most of that neighborhood. You are the go-to person for the services that you provide, right? So for power washing, if you offer other services like gutter cleaning, window cleaning, roof clean, whatever it may be, right? Like you want to be the go-to person for that neighborhood. So how do you do that? Well, there's a couple different ways. Obviously, say that neighborhood has an HOA. Well, getting in with the HOA, the president or members of the homeowners association, is a way to get your foot in the door and be that preferred provider, if you will. But you can also create it yourself. Okay, so there's a lot of ways to do this, and something that we would do early on is we would be marketing to basically like our whole service area, and we would get jobs from this. But what would happen is it was hard to operationally schedule everything, right? Like you've got a job on this side of town and then over here and then over here, and every day you're trying to figure out how to optimize the route and how to figure out what makes the most sense, and scheduling jobs that are new jobs that are coming up and all of that stuff. And it can be a headache. Now, obviously, as you grow, you have to expand, but especially early on, if you can be in just like one or maybe two neighborhoods all day, every day, there's so much momentum that is built up for your company. It's insane. So think about it, right? Let's say that we go to a neighborhood that has our ideal clients in it. So people, for us at least, and I'm assuming for most of you, because we are a service provider for people that can afford to have some expendable income on maintaining their property, right? So say that it's a neighborhood like that, and we go to it and we put flyers at every door, we put yard signs at every entrance, we run a Facebook ad that's targeted just over that same neighborhood, and then we go door to door knocking on it. What'll happen is you'll start to get jobs, and then on top of everything we already talked about, your trucks will be going in and out of that neighborhood. So these residents in this neighborhood are going to be seeing you over and over and over again. And say you clean at one house, their neighbors are likely going to ask, who did that? And then it's all the dots are going to start connecting, and it does a lot of things. For one, if you can be the preferred service provider for a neighborhood, think about that. Neighborhoods are 50, 100, 200, 500, maybe 1,000 houses. Like if you become the preferred service provider, think about how many opportunities that is. And the awesome thing is that you've got social proof, right? Their neighbors, people in their neighborhood are using your company. They're also seeing you everywhere. So it seems like, you're this big company that is just omnipresent almost. So there's so many benefits to doing it, and I wish I understood this sooner. So my suggestion, especially if you're like newer or just starting out, instead of trying to market to your whole service area, start by just picking pockets of your service area that would be great clients and going after them until you dominate that little area, and then you can expand from there, right? And once you do that once, you'll figure it out, and then you can go to another neighborhood and do the exact same thing at a much faster rate because you've already done it before. You learned how to do it effectively, and then you can do it again, right? And I know I mentioned like flyers, yard signs, door knocking. Combining multiple marketing methods, especially in a small area like that, is huge because it takes people, they say on average, like 5 to 7 touches before they actually take action when it comes to marketing and sales and stuff like that. So by showing up online, whether it's Facebook or Google ads, stuff like that, showing up via flyers, having yard signs, having your trucks in the neighborhood, knocking doors, like all of those things, you're getting those multiple touch points over and over again, and that's how you actually get people to take action that need your services and want them. So I do hope this was super helpful. If you want more, check the link below. You can check out our membership or our free resource down below to get more leads. Other than that, please subscribe because we'll be dropping more videos, and I hope you crush it the rest of the week. See you on the next one.